As of yesterday, which was February 18th, 2017, I am 3 years on testosterone. Um, I feel like I've been on T for a very, very, very long time, longer than 3 years, because it's hard for me to kind of remember before that, um, because it's just so normal now. I will start off by saying, and I think I've mentioned this before, I'm having a lot of trouble doing my shots lately. Um, I tend to do them less often than I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to do them every 2 weeks, and I do them about every like 2.5 ish, a little over 2.5 weeks, pushing on 3 weeks. When I went to my endocrinologist in December, he said my levels were kind of high, and that if they stayed that way when I see him in January of 2018, that my dose will be lowered. So I took that as it's okay if I'm not doing as much as I'm prescribed to be doing, because if my levels are high, then it's fine. That's the excuse I'm telling myself when I decide to not do my shot when I'm supposed to do it. Um, I can't, I'm having a lot of trouble actually injecting. It doesn't hurt. Like, that's not the problem. It's just the getting past the emotional barrier of I'm stabbing myself with a needle right now. I can't do it anymore. It's really, really stressing me out. Um, and I don't really have anybody to do it for me that would be convenient enough to like actually do it for me. Um, because I don't want to go all the way to someone's house for them to do my shot for me. That's not feasible for me. I don't have a car. I don't want to bus anywhere. I don't have anybody right around the corner who could do it. And I have no interest in waiting in a doctor's office or a clinic or anything like that for someone else to do it professionally. So I got to do it myself. It just takes me like an hour. Um, so that's the reality of it. As far as changes go, my facial hair is kind of progressing. I don't know if you can see because of the light, but there is hair there. I do have hair here. I have a giant bald spot there, but there's lots of long hairs, and then this side has the most hair. Um, Lots of them are red, but there's a lot of black ones too. I don't really have a mustache because I've never touched that hair. I don't want a mustache and I don't want to have to shave it, so I have never shaved or trimmed or done anything to it. Um, I shave like all of this kind of down every couple of months. My dysphoria, if I shave the sideburns off completely, is like gets out of control. So I don't do that anymore. I just shave it, like I trim it. I shave all this off completely, but I only trim the sideburns so that I can still see them. Because if I shave them off completely, I am a wreck emotionally. Um, for some reason lately, my acne has been coming in, and I honestly attribute that to the fact that I haven't been doing my shot as often as I'm supposed to. I think my T levels have dropped in the past couple months because I've not been doing the right dose. Um, and it's like fluctuating and doing something weird because I'm not eating any differently than I usually do, and there's not really any changes in my life and diet and sleep and whatever like that, other than the fact that I haven't been doing my shot properly. Um, so I think that my hormone levels are being strange, and that's why the acne has come back. Um, because I haven't had acne in a while, but it's recently has been coming back. So I got to take care of that. But um, I've lost about 10 pounds in the past 3.5, 4 months. Um, Less than that, probably closer to 2.5, 3 months. I I attribute that to the hysterectomy. I've lost it. It's all my butt, my waist, and my thighs. It just dropped off all of that weight because my pants don't fit me anymore. All the pants that used to be quite snug on my thighs and stuff are very loose now. Um, my waist has shrunk. I'm now a 28 waist. All of my pants are 30. Um, so, and my belt doesn't fit me anymore. I'm like smaller than the smallest loop on the belt, so like nothing fits anymore, and it's really frustrating. because I love all of my clothes and I take really good care of my clothes. And so it's not like I can be like, oh, okay, time for a new wardrobe. Like, no, my pants. I love my pants. So that's upsetting. But I was really concerned because I didn't weigh that much to begin with, and to lose 10 pounds all of a sudden is kind of not good. Some of it is due to stress. I was very stressed out the end of last year. So that's where I lost about 6 pounds all at once. That's kind of where that weight was stress. But then the last four came out of nowhere. I just went to the doctor expecting that I had gained weight and I had lost another 4 pounds and went like, oh, okay. So that was unexpected. Um, that's mostly the biggest change, I guess, as far as that goes. I'm just going to show kind of where my muscles are at. I don't work out anymore. I did for about a month, um, I guess late last year. And you know what? I'm going to just take my shirt off quick so you can see my chest and everything as well. Because I haven't done a chest update in a while, but this is kind of what my body is looking at like right now. You can see like my ribs and everything are showing like quite significantly. My stomach hair, this is kind of where it's at. It's creeping up here. Um, you can barely see the incisions from my hysterectomy. I don't even know where they are anymore, to be honest. They're somewhere around here. I think that's one of them. You can't even see them. I'm going to see if you can see my back hair. Probably not, but there's tons of it, like there. Um, but yeah, and you can see like my side. I've lost quite a bit of weight just around this area. My hips do not look that different to me, which is why I'm like, why can't this weight come off? But, so that's unfortunate, is like that weight is still there. Hopefully it'll go soon. Um, but, I don't know. But yeah, my chest, the scars are looking pretty good. I'm lazy with the bio oil. I haven't really been putting it on much. But yeah, so muscle isn't really happening because I'm not working out at all. Um, yeah, but I'm running around a lot at work, so I don't feel like I'm unhealthy right now. I should be eating more protein and things like that, but as far as working out goes, I don't feel the need to at the moment because I'm not necessarily sitting around all day. I walk to and from work, which is 40 minutes a day, um, and I work practically every day, and it's 20 minutes each way, so 40 minutes a day of walking and then running around at work all day. So yeah, so that's pretty good. I don't know. Oh, I've been getting a lot of body acne too, like on my chest and stuff. Um, I don't know if my voice has dropped a bit, but I feel like it has. Maybe I'm crazy. I just feel it more kind of in my chest area. Maybe I'm just talking differently. I'm not using my throat as much anymore. I think that's what it is I've moved down into my chest and talking from my chest as opposed to talking from my throat. Um, so I think that's made it appear deeper to me, at least, because I feel it more in my body. Um, so my downstairs growth area, I don't really know. A part of me feels like it's shrunk a little bit because of the testosterone again, lowering my dose. Um, and I know that that does happen. It does shrink if you go off of T. Um, and maybe it's all in my head and it hasn't shrunk at all. Maybe it's just because there's been no change that my mind is like, oh, it's shrinking, and I'm like paranoid that I'm not getting enough testosterone constantly. Um, so everything feels like I'm not taking enough of it, but I don't really have any mood swings or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm. It's more of a money thing too. Like I want to save it because it just feels like I'm wasting money, which I know I'm not because I should be on T. Like it makes me happy to be on testosterone and I want to stay on testosterone. I have no interest in going off of it, but it just feels like because I've already been on it for 3 years, it's like there's no end, because there isn't an end in sight. Like, I'm taking it for the rest of my life. It just feels like, why am I spending so much money on this when I can just do less of it and still get, pretty much the same result at this point with my estrogen system gone now. It just feels like kind of a waste. So, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with the shots and things like that. But, yeah. I think I'm just disconnecting with my downstairs area altogether, to be completely and utterly honest. Like, my mind's focused on bottom surgery, and I'm just kind of done with the bottom half of my body right now. It's not necessarily causing me dysphoria. I just look at it and go, like, why is that there? Like, I don't get it. It's just not, I'm not making the connection that that's my body. I think that's for another video, though. But anyway, that is all I can think of as far as 3 years on T goes. If you have any questions about my testosterone experience or anything like that, my hysterectomy experience, I'm super open about stuff like that. I'm not embarrassed or anything about any personal kind of medical questions. Yeah, so either message me privately or ask in the comments. I don't really care. I'll probably answer, regardless of what the question is. I've rarely come across a question in my life that I haven't answered in regards to my transition, because I just don't really care. If it's an educational moment, a teaching moment, then I'll just go for it. But yeah, that was a lot of birds. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, video topics, anything like that, let me know. Leave them down below, message me, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks again for watching.